Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from Wilmington Country Club, it's live final round coverage of the BMW Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top here at 10 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer right there to begin this Sunday, currently just 1 shot off the lead. So the scrambling skills will be put to the test early. That tee shot into the bunker here on the opening hole. An early barometer of his day to come, his second to this opening par 4.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
And let's bring in Nota Begay, 4-time winner on tour, on this putt for birdie.
And an ideal look here, just moving slightly to the left.
Not to be a little short, but a good effort there. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he's going to remain 1 shot off the pace. The second hole here at Wilmington Country Club's South Course, a 206-yard par 3. It features a fairly long green cut into the side of a hill with 2 bunkers right and a deeper one toward the bottom of the hill on the left. Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. That finished off for par here with the second, and he's going to stay 2 back. Boy, a lot to break down on this third hole at 582 yards. This hole pretty much takes a right turn about 200 yards in. Aggressive players can try to cut the angle and cover those 3 fairway bunkers right. If they do, they'll be left looking at an uphill approach to a plateaued green surrounded by 3 of the toughest bunkers on the course. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked. Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that green side bunker, but that is very doable.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
This from 7 feet. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he'll get it to 1 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament. So after the uphill approach at the par 5 third, we get another uphiller at the 4th. This one, a par 4 at 406 yards. Bunkers the issue off the tee. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, and another 2 more for good measure up at this elevated green. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. That is not very good at all. That could cost him.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. You just wish you took the shorter club now.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain 1 shot back. Now to the 5th at 495 yards, a visually intimidating hole. You'll want to play right of the bunkers on the downhill tee shot, and from there a tough angle awaits over a cascading pond to a green, which leaves little room for error. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's got 154 yards to the hole, pin sitting back right.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par, 2 under on his round. The 6th hole now, a par 4 at 391 yards. Another hole with an uphill element to it. A fairly narrow landing spot leads to a green with bunkers left and right. And that short left bunker is a deep one that'll likely leave you with no direct view of the flag.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Ball above his feet here as he decides how to play his second. Okay, that's acceptable there. This one measures out to 15 feet. just going to sneak on by. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay at 11 under par. On to the 7th, a downhill par 3 at 205 yards. The dangers short are self-evident with those 3 bunkers guarding the front, but going long is no bargain either, as it'll leave you with a pitch onto a green that slopes back to front. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And this really is an ideal spot to take a run at this. I don't see much of anything that's going to influence the golf ball.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And he gets it to 12 under par. We come now to the 8th hole, a par 4 at 490 yards. This hole bends slightly left to right with 4 bunkers in play off the tee, 2 on each side. But a drive in the fairway will leave you an approach to another giant green with 3 newly renovated bunkers surrounding it. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain at -12. Precision is the key here at the 9th, a par 4 at 496 yards. You'll encounter a narrow fairway in the landing area with 1 bunker left and 3 more to the right. The water right shouldn't be in play for most on the approach, but this is a tough green to handle as it slopes pretty sharply from left to right.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So from the rough, his second at 9. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. That was right all the way.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he will fall from the top of the leaderboard and wind up a shot back.
The backside, beginning with the 10th, 444 yards. It's another slightly uphill par 4, again with a number of bunkers left and right of the landing area. And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10. Now, from just under 100 yards, they'll stare down his second. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the 11th at 430 yards, a par 4. This one features a narrow landing zone with 2 bunkers left of the dogleg that must be avoided. From there, should be a short iron into a heart-shaped green. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work. Inexcusable.
So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll stay right where he is. Forward now to the 12th, the first of 2 long par 5s here on this backside. This one, a stout 634 yards. It features a narrow tree-lined fairway that gently slopes downhill. Apart from the sheer distance, the other feature that prevents most from trying to get home in 2 is the large pond that sits immediately in front of the green. We lost this one to the left. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Frank, what happened there?
It's just a flyer, Rich. Ball wasn't sitting all the way down in the rough. He got enough loft on it, and actually, it was a pretty good swing. Ball was never going to stop.
With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So that's in for his par. It'll keep him at 2 under for his round. Stuck in between two 600-yard-plus par 5s is this little gem, the 13th at 170 yards. Water is definitely on your mind as you see the big split-level pond left of this green, but those bunkers short and right, no fun either.
And I think the hazard was a little too close for comfort there, but that ball does stay dry. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Well, if you thought the 12th at 634 yards was long, wait till you check out the 14th. It's another par 5, though this one is in fact 15 yards longer at 649. Fortunately, there's no water on this hole, but what it lacks in hazards, it makes up for in bunkers, as you'll find a cluster of them near the landing zone and another group up near the green. Oh, that came out funny, and it started way left.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
We alternate par 5s and par 3s on the backside here, as that brings us to the long par 3 15th at 234 yards. Getting the ball over the pond, front and left of this green, is obviously job one. But getting the ball to stop from that far back can often be another matter. A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green and heavy chipping out of the rough. Now a delicate little chip here for his second. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. The 16th hole here at Wilmington really shows off some of the beautiful trees on this Audubon certified course. They line both sides of this 393-yard par 4. The two-tiered green gives you something to think about on your approach, because a miss there can leave you with a very unwieldy putt.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Oh, right on line all the way. It is a par here at 16. And he'll remain right where he is. The 17th hole is another ball striker's test. This a par 4 at 419 yards. It's gently sloping downhill all the way, though. Be careful with your tee shot because it could run out into one of those 3 bunkers to the right. This up the right side off the tee.
That's a pretty good break there to finish up in the first cut. With that ball sitting up fairly well, a lot more options available.
Second shot now from just a foot or 2 off the fairway. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. A look here for birdie at 17.
Yeah, this has got a good chance because we're going slightly up a hill with just a little bit of break. Makeable.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. On to the 18th hole now. A tough hole to finish on, par 4 at 446 yards. All the things you've come to expect from a hole at Wilmington are here. A dogleg, bunkers in the landing area, trees, a large sloped green. All in all, a good way to encapsulate this round.
Well, somehow the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
Tee shot found the fairway left. Now this, his second to the par 4.
No, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, though it is a birdie putt. This one's tracking on a very good line. Look out. Oh, yeah, long distance for birdie here at 18. And that's going to make this a final round, 66. So what a finish to this one, Frank. A birdie on the 72nd hole, and it is going to yield a one-shot victory. That was something to watch.
They had absolutely nothing to spare, too. When you look back now in retrospect to that final birdie, how important it was, but they got the job done.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds. I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
Yeah.